Hey, beautiful people. There's a lot to say on the topic of imposter syndrome. If you're someone who believes in others and yet struggles to believe in yourself, this video is for you. Years ago, as I was grappling with my own self-worth, I came to the realization that it was not productive for me to question whether or not I was good enough. And this is hard to explain if you've never had this struggle before, but if you know, you know. I've come to understand some things as I've journeyed down the path of personal development, and I wanted to take a minute to share them with you. The thing is, we are and always have been good enough. Admittedly, though, before I was able to grow into this belief, I needed something, a trick, if you will, to help me get out of my own way and my old patterns. Here's what helped me, and maybe in here there's a nugget for you. What if the notion that we must fake it till we make it is just God's creative way of allowing us to look in the mirror and see who we really are? Being fake isn't really what we're going for here. This is just a temporary narrative that we choose to embrace so that we can trick ourselves into leaning into the fear of failure or the crippling self-doubt that has kept us frozen for years. We need to find a way to release ourselves from inaction, and it is in taking productive and purpose-driven action, regardless of how ill-equipped we feel, that we can accomplish this. We fake our way out of the unpleasant holes, the old programming from the earlier part of our lives, and the bad habits that have sadly become our customary and accepted definitions of ourselves. Because we bought into that definition. So anything different, we tell ourselves, is fake. But then, after we've been faking it for a while, almost miraculously, things start to move. Circumstances improve, the whole becomes distant, and the making it starts to happen in ways we never believed were possible. But then, like clockwork, as soon as we're making it, a flood of doubts start to threaten everything we've done to get here. Because after all, we were really faking it, right? It's when we get to this important turning point that we need to really pay attention to our inner dialogue and listen carefully and decide whether or not we're finally ready to shed the past. Because it's here that we'll understand that what was really happening while we were faking it was something really special. If we're paying attention and looking closely, we'll see the same person we've always been, but today, she's getting different results. Results that will allow us to see God smiling at us, saying, "I've known who you were all this time. I'm so glad you've finally been able to see the beautiful person I've created you to be. You are a remarkable human being. I'm proud of who you are." Are you ready to get out of your own way? If you're an entrepreneur, leader, or coach who wants to create meaningful change, but you need some guidance to help you meet your goals, let's connect. Visit chrisannelong.com to learn more about working with me as your strategic growth coach.